We're here.
We're
Puff
here.
and Vern.
Yeah, man.
I can't even count the episode now. What episode?
I think we're there at 4, you know. We're
Four.
flying.
We're stepping up. We're stepping up. We're stepping up.
We're flying. We're getting better.
So welcome back to the Puff and Vern pod,
Welcome
where
back,
we talk
welcome
about beats, blunts, and ball
All the time.
all the time,
All the time.
all day.
And
every
you know,
day.
before we start, we already went out, you know, and dealt with the blunt part of it.
Yeah, you know, we're not on a road trip.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
road
yeah,
trip we
yeah,
could do
yeah,
them
yeah,
things
yeah,
on
yeah,
camera.
Oh yeah, only road trip will bring you into
And
the blunt
so,
session with us.
you know me, I want to get into the drink because, you know, when
See?
you're lying with the man, them, you want to drink two beer.
You want to get
One a
into
ting,
it
top ball.
early, because there's enough to talk, you know.
Enough to talk about.
Season open.
I think we should have brought a cooler here so we have some more.
So we have a little
enough to
bit
talk.
more. Next time we'll do that because there's a lot to discuss.
Yeah,
a lot
so
of games.
if you're watching us on YouTube, like and subscribe. You can check us out on all the podcasts. If you want to listen to the audio version, it's there. Just check it out. Puff and Vern.
And don't forget to leave comments.
Yeah, man.
like
Let
our
us know. Let
comments,
us know where
you
our
know?
take is if we're talking crap.
Yeah.
Or if, you know, we're talking like Stephen A, you know, or
Yeah, exactly, right?
Say, do it again, please.
Stay off the weed.
If you think it's foolishness, let us know.
you know, no foolishness is here.
But yeah, just like you're
Fresh
saying, it's time
from
to
the
go.
village of Creemore.
Creemore.
So we're doing some
Premium lager.
Creemore premium lager, 5% beer. Looks, I like
I think
the
this is
packaging.
gonna be a light ale, just like the Molson Blue. I feel it's maybe gonna be a little bit
Okay,
stronger in taste.
let's try this Creemore.
Let me stop talk.
Boy, I like this
Yeah.
more than the Canadian.
It gives me like a Rickers taste, like a Rickers red kind of taste. You know?
Tastes nice. I like it. I like it. I like
Or
it.
blonde, yeah, Rickers
I like the
blonde.
flavor.
Yeah,
Creemore. So now we need to hype up the place. We need to go
definitely.
music
definitely.
because it's Puff and Vern new episode.
No.
Oh God,
We've been waiting.
coming
We've
with the
been
fire.
waiting. We've been waiting.
More
We've been
fire.
waiting.
We got to go back old school, some
Old
disco.
school. Let you know how we're feeling. Let me give it up. No? Can I do that? I wish I just get up and do the running man right now.
Running man, you got licked down all the machine, all the equipment. How you meet?
I said we hype. Puff
So
and
we're
Vern.
coming in Puff and Vern Volume
Yeah.
4. So let us
Volume
know.
four,
I like some of you guys are
four,
commenting
four.
and letting us know
Yeah.
how our takes are, and if we're talking good, you know,
Get it
I
out.
like the feel. People are giving us enough
Yeah.
love.
We like the interaction.
Enough.
You know,
Love it.
Let's keep it going. You know, let's do more. You know, we're not shy.
I think the herb is playing with my tongue.
You see it. Twist them up, you know. Tongue
Oh,
tie.
so the season has
Tongue
started. So how's the Raptors looking?
Raptors
First
are
few
looking
games.
good, but before that, Vern have to grease up the lips.
Grease up. Greases. Shine.
Make it crisp. This has actually becoming a ritual. You know?
Yeah, because Vern always forgets before we turn on the camera.
But Raptors. You know, game 1, I was very disappointed. It started out good. You know, the welcome home, the Cardinal official from the T.
I like the remix. It sounded tough, yo.
Yo, I was hyped.
That
I
was
was like,
hype.
what? Like, yo, the box up. Almost 300 days. 300, what? No, 2 years. 300, 600 and something days.
But then they commenced to take
Right.
a dusting.
Yo,
Dustin.
we hit the first shot and then it was down from then, right? But as you were saying, right, it's been a week since the last preseason.
Yeah,
game.
true. Say their preseason ended early.
Yeah,
So,
But
you know, as a Raptors, it felt like we were going back before the playoff run. We were just Raptors you get hyped before the game. You're like,
yeah.
by
and then it
second
goes
quarter,
down.
you're like, next.
What's
Next
going
game.
on?
Can't
But
watch
what I
it no more.
did like, though, and I was encouraged at the end of the game, is when the
Yes,
young
the
guys
man
and
came
like,
back, especially Barton.
Yo.
Barton, I was surprised. You know, all around
Banton?
the Banton.
Banton, the kid from
Oh
Rexdale.
man,
How
that
you
was
mean?
round the back and lit.
He showed me something, and then Scotty Barnes picked it up, and then Boucher. They had a lineup out there with Boucher,
It was Boucher,
Kem
Trent,
Birch.
Kim Birch, Barnes,
Barnes.
and
Banton.
Yeah, Banton. That
And
was a
that
nice
lineup brought
That
it
reminded me
back.
of the bench mob.
That lineup
That
was really,
reminded
really
me
good.
of the bench
So, you know,
mob.
and that lineup actually brought the lead back down to 10, right?
Yeah.
And, they finished the game. They pushed it back up. But I actually like what I saw for them. I'm like, okay, Raptors can actually do better.
Yeah.
Better, right?
Their bench is, I'm surprised because I didn't even think Bantu was going to get run.
I didn't think he was going to get run, too. I was surprised.
Think he was going to get run.
I was very surprised. And I think, too, he surprised them as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they were expecting that.
No, oh, man. And then when you see Barnes, what Barnes was doing in the second game,
goodness.
you think second game, they came out.
Oh, my gosh.
The second game I enjoyed. I watched the full thing.
So against Boston, I thought they were going to struggle.
But you said I watched the first one.
Because Boston has their number, right? And Tatum always had big games. But what I saw,
I was surprised they played the defense.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
And that's the defense I was talking about. Top 5
defense, nice. And they were shooting terrible at the start of the game, but they were getting pure offensive rebounds. They'll shoot, miss.
And the thing too, that's why after watching it now, this is why I think I put the Raptors at 6 because they shouldn't have any problems playing on the road because they did 2 years on the road.
The offensive side needs to clean up.
I
think Precious needs to stop driving right into a block.
That usually comes. Usually the defense, offense usually comes before the defense. But defense looks like it's ahead of the offense. Defense. Right?
The
defense
offense
comes,
is
right?
Harder,
exactly.
right? I think offense is a little harder.
Right? So it's going to take them a time to get used to it.
I hope so because
from what I saw from Scotty today,
Scotty was playing
25 plus.
He was playing nice. That man was scoring.
Goodness.
Shooting. Oh, man.
And I hate to do it because the other rookie that everyone wanted us to draft played today. They lost, but.
Oh, they got boxed up.
Yeah.
They're 0-2.
The man only had 14 and thing, but so
only 14. 14 not bad.
It's not bad.
Lie. It's not
bad. But
Scotty, I see why now
Scotty, right?
It's Scotty. Because Scotty could do way more.
Scotty dropped 25,
he could do way more.
25, 3 assists, and 13 boards today. That's mad.
And he isn't even
he doesn't get. He's not a
focal guy. Yeah, so he's not getting the ball
focal,
10, 15 times and just
so he's going.
take it.
So you could see his energy and why they like him, right? He's going to get it. It's going on the rim. He's taking it.
I saw a few things he did. He'll back down people, hook shots, laying over people, the up and under. Oh,
it's encouraging. Today's game was encouraging because I know Boston is going through a new coach and so it's going to take them a while. But the competition was there. They could have folded. They could have lost.
Yeah.
But they came in and gave them a box up. What did Boston score? 77 points.
I know I'm lying, but
they held them good.
But it is interesting because the 2 nights before they played the New York Knicks, or was it 2 or 3 nights before?
Oh yeah,
that game was nice. That game was the most exciting game. But
Jaylen
they were
Brown?
licking every shot.
Jaylen
Brown, Tatum, Smart, all of them were licking shots. Even Shooter was licking shots. All of them were licking shots.
Jaylen Brown was killing.
Oh man,
killing, man.
Yeah.
Double overtime.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, segue into that game. I'm sorry, you gotta go back. Knicks fans, you guys are doing too much. Okay, it was only one game. I understand that you guys are playing good ball.
I knew they were gonna come out like that.
I understand you guys are playing good ball. You're not used to playing good ball, but come on now, man. That's one game. Remember what happened in the playoffs last year when you guys win one game and you start making fun of Trey's hairline?
Yo, he dusted,
right? And then you guys went down. Calm down is encouraging
about
that you won
Brooklyn,
and I think you guys won. They won today too, so I just can't wait to see how crazy they react to because they're 2-0.
We'll see,
right? But it's a young season. There's 80 more games to go. Just tone it down.
Yeah, but then again, we almost passed over. Shirt. If you're Raptors man, you're always going to trust in Masai because Masai is going to bring us the next championship. He's going to make the moves.
I like how you segue back into that because it's because of we trust in Masai why I wasn't worried about the game one box up.
Or worried about the draft pick in Barnes.
In Barnes, right? So, let us know.
We're going to trust in Masai. So these are our own shirts that we're making. If you're interested, link us. We're selling them for $25. Trust in Masai. Trust in Masai. Put it on a shirt.
Put it on a shirt. And it's on a shirt.
Yes, man. Since 2013.
Since 2013.
I was fret this summer when his contract was... Man, we're like, I was like, that's all we need is a signed Masai.
I didn't want.
Once we have Masai, I don't business, but
everyone's talking about. I heard something about Bobby Webster. I'm like, nah. He's not Masai.
Because Masai's gonna bring that all them all stars from African League. They're gonna come to Toronto.
I'm gonna go back and get it again. We don't care, right? American guys, you don't want to come here anymore. We understand.
Yeah, that's why he's like, okay, forget them Americans. We're gonna bring people from around the world.
So I heard in the Kyle Lowry, they wanted to give up. I don't know how true this is, but they wanted to give up Tyler Hero because they never wanted to give up Tyler Hero before because Tyler Hero was so protected. I heard Masai's like, no, I don't want him. I want Precious. Man from Nigeria. Let's go.
I hope Precious steps up. I think Precious is too. He shoots too much right now. I think he shoots too much. I like that. I like that he's aggressive, but I think you need to find your point guard and run the lane.
Yeah.
You could be aggressive, but be aggressive within a system. That man always he'll get a rebound, dribble down the lane, and it's like, yo, just pass the ball.
It feels like he's playing so fast, like he doesn't need to slow down. But I did
read an article about him in Complex, and they're talking about how he came from Nigeria because his brother was here. Can you guess what his brother's name is? God's gift. GOD''SGIFT. God's gift. You squeeze it together. I can't believe I started laughing. But anyways, and you think Precious is not that bad?
No, really?
Yeah. So anyways, his older brother, God's gift.
That man grew up here, he'd have been done. You know how kids are mean.
God's gift.
You know how kids are mean.
Oh man. But
wow.
Anyways, his brother was playing in the States, and his brother kept on telling them that, yo, my younger brother is good. My younger brother is good. And he used to play in the camp with Masai. So they all know Masai.
Yeah.
Masai is like the biggest man out there.
Yeah, because Masai done the Giants of Africa and all that stuff, man.
And they're going to have the African League. I'm telling you, Masai is going to be the man. All the man coming from the continent is going to want to play with Masai.
And the thing, too, right? Why I believe in Precious, even like Sam Mitchell, when Sam Mitchell was at Memphis working with Penny Hardaway, right? Because that's where Precious went. So Precious went there with Wiseman.
Oh, okay.
And it's supposed to be him and Wiseman.
You told me that.
Wiseman got ineligible, right? Because they said, Penny paid some stuff from it. Foolishness, because now athletes are getting paid. Right? Now they could get money for their likeness, right?
Yeah.
So Precious was there. And Precious actually showed out. So he has the skills. He just has to take it easy.
I see the athleticism and how he can move, and he's quick for a big man.
He's too happy right now.
Yes, he's too happy.
Right
too
now.
happy. Man,
he's like, I'm a starter. I can shoot whenever I want.
Shoot anytime. I can shoot anytime. Man, you have a man like that. All these shooters.
All these men around the corner.
Pass the ball.
And last night the man missed 2 alleys. Yo. He's playing right now. He's playing too fast. To me, in his mind, he's playing too fast. He needs to slow down.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
I agree. He needs to play in the system. I like the aggressiveness. Yeah, but he needs to pick and choose when he's going to attack.
I know he wants to show his game because he played in the Olympics on the Nigerian national team, so he wants to show his improvement. But like he has to play like he played last year in Miami, right? How he gained that, right? He came out, he hustled. Defense.
Yeah, this year he's like,
first.
I'm the man, yo. I'm better than Tyler Hero.
Yeah, we know he can handle it. He's trying to show his handling because he's doing it in the Olympics.
I agree, giving him some leeway because by messing up in the game, he will get better.
He will get better. But as
like,
you always say, take time.
Take time. Take time.
It'll come. It's 82 games. Take time.
Take time. Pick and choose.
Slow down. Yeah, let it come to you. You know, OG is slow start right now. You know, I see him falling a few times, but you know. It's early.
I was expecting OG to do a lot more, but I think the pressure's on him to really do it.
It's coming though. It's coming.
But I see him beasting and pushing around, man. Now,
because he's guarding. He's guarding centers.
Strong. Yeah, he's guarding.
I think that's what they learned in the bubble, and that's what they learned in their season in Tampa. Right? When they go small, OG guards the center.
Yeah. And he can because he's strong.
Because he's strong.
That man's strong.
I just say
strong. How many times? How many times he's driving? It says,
picks the man out the way.
It happened to Tatum too. He dribbled on Tatum. It's like, boom. Tatum's like way across.
Right? Yeah. So I expect it to come with OG. So I'm not really that worried. It's I
hope so.
Yeah, I'm not really that worried. So I expect it to come.
Yeah, man. So as Ben turns, the saga continues.
As the world turns.
Philly saga. Yeah.
Ooh, man. I think we're going to be talking about this all season. Year.
And until Ben gets traded, this is going to be the segment.
Yeah. It will be.
This is going to be the segment.
I feel bad for the team, especially Joel, because every time they go anywhere, they're going to hear
what's
happening with Ben.
As Ben
when do you think Ben is going to play?
So you're the latest, right? So there's so much wrinkles to this. Like we could touch base and we could make this its own episode because there's so much wrinkle to this, right?
This is a soap opera.
It
could be a daytime soap.
Could be. That's right. That's why when I promoted
Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and Doc Rivers.
Critically acclaimed. When we promote it, we say critically acclaimed because this is crazy. So now
playing now everywhere.
Yeah. So now he was supposedly they had a meeting where they addressed it. Everyone talked about it, put it out on the table, right? They asked him, why he wants to get traded. I didn't get the answer to that. I would like to know what he said. But then he also told the team that he's not mentally ready to come back. Now everyone thought it was mental health, but I think they clarified that he's not in a mental mentally ready to play the game again, right? Because when you look at it, it's Philly. Philly fans don't care. Do you see what happened to him in the summer? The guy's on the news, and they showed a storm, and there was a dumpster in the storm rolling down, and they're like, that's Ben Simmons leaving.
We just got in footage of Ben Simmons leaving hastily out of Philadelphia. Let's take a look at this.
So I don't wrong him to say I'm not mentally ready to play this game.
Didn't they do that in the awards? They had a big joke on it.
Everyone had a joke on him. So I could see why it is what it is. But this is not going to end. Yeah. Right?
Honestly, when you're playing on that level, a lot of men are getting paid just to have hot takes on you. Talk about ball. Like, come on, you know this. You know, right? That's why you're getting
But then even other athletes in Philly's coming out, right? Because I know I'm going to touch real quick because you're not a football man, but this football player who plays on the Eagles came out and said, yo, Regin.
Fire upon football until Kaepernick's playing.
He's like, all you have to do, the Philly man wants, just play hard.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Come on. You know you're not playing well. You know you're not shooting well. And you're going to be vexed because man are saying you're not shooting well. It's true.
It's your fault. You have wide open shot, right?
I think he's trying to, remember Kwame Brown says, just go back and pretend you're injured and all that. That's what he's trying. There was another report, he said how something was wrong with his back. And then he went and got some massage. And they said, okay, you're cleared to go practice. But he just went home.
That's what I'm talking about. See? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, and then just as you said, right, if you're going to play, I'll practice hard. 75%. Not going any higher than that. And then when I go in game, I'll go half-ass.
Yeah, and then you won't play me.
Yeah, then you won't play me and then sit me on the bench and
But that there makes sense because you're training, you're keeping your body fit. But then you're choosing when it's time to play.
I'm not going to mash up myself
come out there and play, but I'll just pass the ball.
I want to get traded, so I'm not going to mash up myself. Pretty much, that's what you're saying, right? But
he's killing his trade value.
He is killing his trade value, but that's why
he doesn't care. But that's the reason why they're not going to trade him because they expect, okay, I'm paying you all this money. Right. You're our number one pick. You want to get some scrubs for you? Like
exactly. So look at this. Look at this turn now, right? So Ben Simmons, holding out of camp, and he finally realized he's losing so much money because they're going to hold this money.
That's exactly what he was.
So he came back. Then he came back. Then he came back and he was like, "Yo, I don't want to be here." So he's not practicing. Look at all those wrinkles so far, right? That's crazy.
This is gonna be problems.
Right? Then what you just explained, and then the general manager Maury's like, "This could go on for 4 years." Now it could be a bluff, but it can't also.
But even think about it. Now, when you're Daryl Morey,
what charge?
Think about it. Now, think about it. Imagine if you did hold him out for 4 years. That's his prime time, yo.
I know. So he's gonna bet. He's gonna bet,
or just goes. Actually, he doesn't. He's not gonna give up the contract. No, as Daryl Morey, why would I cancel
buy you out
this
of a 4-year contract? That's crazy.
Not even buy out, just cancel it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Exactly.
It's an asset.
Exactly. So why would I give up an asset for nothing? Let you walk, right? So,
I don't know. I have a feeling he's going to get traded this year at some point. Because they say by December 15th, there's going to be a lot of other players that's going to be available
to trade
for, right? I think by this year, he's going to be traded.
That is right, because a lot of contracts that was signed, a lot of contract that was signed this year, those players will be eligible to be traded in December. So I forgot about that. That's a good point. Hold on.
I think he's just waiting. He's just waiting to see what more can be available.
He has to play though, because right now he killed the stock.
But then again, he's Ben Simmons. Honestly, maybe if he doesn't play, his stock would be better because you're looking at his previous record.
What do you think about this take? I heard someone said he should go and address the city and bring Iverson with him. I'll be like, yeah. Yeah, we need more things. You don't need no more things.
Flinging things.
You don't need more things, right? And then and now everyone's coming out and saying, I know everyone's doing the politically correct things after they already done blast the man, said, I'm not flexing with you no more. Pretty much they said, I'm not flexing with you no more. You're not my Regin. I'm not flexing with you no more. Don't come near me. That's why.
And then Joel Embiid is gonna say, he's still our brother,
right?
When he goes in front of Mike and says, I don't business about that man.
That's what Joel tell him. Joel told you don't flex with me because I try to come and hail you up. And you told me don't reach. Right? And now,
this is going to be a big problem in the 76ers.
A very, very big problem.
Even Daryl Morey was saying that it's bringing them together as a team. I think that does because a lot of the man is like, "What, this man doesn't want to play? Watch, we're gonna show him we don't even need you."
Yeah, that does build. Does build chemistry fast, right? Camaraderie fast,
and you know the next man on the bench, he wants that opportunity.
Exactly.
So he's gonna say, "I'm keeping this.
The spot." So but again, the man is as everyone says, man, and I think it's true. It's a little it's a little far fetched. I wouldn't. The comparison is crazy, but they say he's a jump shot away from being LeBron.
But it's true. I don't want to say it's crazy. Yeah. It is true. Because imagine, and LeBron doesn't even have an amazing jump shot. But imagine if he had a jump shot, say like, I wouldn't even say like Clay or Steph.
Not even. You just need
a decent jump shot.
Yeah, if you had a Lonzo jump shot.
Lonzo Ball. Or even Kyle Lowry a jump shot. You had that, you're unstoppable. You're 6'10" point guard. Mm-hmm. So if you play up on me, I'm going to pass you. If you don't play, I'm going to shoot it over you. I could post you up. Yeah. I could rebound over you.
Exactly.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
But just look at, he's like Luka. Look at Luka. He's basically like Luka, but he's better than Luka. Yeah. He's quicker than Luka. He plays better D.
But Luka's bad.
Luka's bad. But Luka's offense is sick, though. I can't. I can't. He doesn't even need Luka's offense.
Luka play no D, bro. Luka play no defense, but Luka's a bad man.
But I'm saying Luka's very similar to LeBron. His size, his assists, the way he played, play make, the way he could score, the way and the size. Like he's similar to LeBron.
And Ben is more aggressive. You get downhill better. Like, all he needs is a jump shot to loosen up the defense. Ben, you don't need a 3. Just get a 15-footer mid-range, bro.
Get a DeRozan. Oh, man. Anyways.
You know what I mean? It's
honestly, I don't know how you could be in the league so long and still don't have a jump shot.
It's true, but again,
the purpose of the game is a lot of players, getting the ball into the hoop, regardless of where you're on the court. But then that's further. It's an advantage.
I think this is just my take, right? Players who come to the league like that, right? And you see a lot of high draft picks, and you're like, how come this guy didn't pan out? Some people, I think, just like the fact that they're in the league. They like
they
just
get
the star.
Lazy.
Yeah.
But that's what Kobe used to say.
Right?
Kobe is that's why he said interview when same guy, the trainer from the Lakers.
Oh yes, I feel Handy.
Yeah, Handy. Yeah. He was saying like, I don't pass these guys because I don't respect their game. They come to practice starts and they leave right after practice. But I've been practicing since like 3 a.m. in the morning. Practice at 12.
I already had 3 or 4 sweats, right?
I had 3 or 4 sweats before this game. After I'm taking 2 or more, and these men are going to party. I don't know what they're doing.
A lot of people,
they give up. They reach the league and they're like, yes, I made the big money.
Yeah.
$2-3 million for
only
for broke people.
One. There's some that the light switch and they realize, oh, snap. Right, I got to work, but there's others. There's a lot.
There's a lot of man that they ain't working.
No, that's why there's only. That's why you could tell, right? And there's far in the few, right?
And then Kobe used to say that. It's like I could beat all these men because they're not putting in the work.
And Ben, man, you no lie, you've been in the league 4 or 5 years. You're on your second contract.
Look at LeBron. Look at the progression. I didn't even say LeBron. Look at Giannis.
Yeah,
see Giannis shooting this year. Come on, man.
I'm going to harp on it again. Look at Lonzo Ball. The man could fix his jump shot. His whole shot mechanics, everything. And you haven't even developed the confidence to shoot yet.
So
we don't even know if this is form.
We need to move off this topic. This is as Ben turns. We're going to be talking about this soap opera every week.
It's a good cutoff because my head was starting to turn.
And the shotness. We're going to be talking about Ben.
As Ben turns, we're following his every move though.
We're going to talk about if he reached practice next week. We're going to talk about if Joel, what he says about him, what Doc says, what the team, Danny Green, like, oh man. We're gonna be
I can't lie though, in that meme that they did with him getting thrown out the house, you were right. It should have been Doc Rivers.
Yeah. Doc Rivers kicked him out of practice.
That is not Joel Embiid. But there is another one though with Doc Rivers as Coach Carter, and then there's Coach Carter, the guy who was trying to fight Doc.
Oh yes,
and
then
the coach put him in a headlock. It was Doc's face. Like, anyhow, Ben, off that. Ben.
You should have thought about this strategy before all of this stupidness. Yeah. Anyways, the young and the shotless.
You can stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the next episodes.
As Vern turns the Phillies television saga. Boy, that saga sweet, you know. That overtake enough headlines. Oh, Trust my goodness.
I know ESPN and them places, they're loving it. Because it's something to talk about.
What?
That's what we got to move on. But
if not, then we talk about all the games.
Back.
Yeah.
There's been some big games in the league so far. So we talked about Raptors game opening. We're going to go into some of the other big games. So opening night was the Lakers.
Let's talk about the first two. Yeah, let's talk about the two. Lakers, Golden State, and the Bucks and the Nets. Those are the first premier game on the, was it the Thursday night? It was the 19th, Tuesday. Right? The Tuesday, on the opening Tuesday. Yeah.
So the first game.
Bucks, Milwaukee.
Ring night.
First
of all, we got those rings I have to say were the baddest rings I've ever seen.
The one thing that got me with the ring is the ring. You could pop it off and wear it.
That's what I say. That's next level.
A lot of man who has championship ring, and I've seen championship ring, you can't wear it. Too big to wear it. But the fact that whoever came up with it to put it as a pendant
so
to rock on a chain.
Oh, that was the biggest idea.
Milwaukee, that was fire.
That was fire. You see the slow they click it off and it comes up. Oh, that's sick.
Fire. I give you that.
That's sick. That's sick. Anyway, so
right, but then
so they got the rings.
Game. But you came out in the game, and usually ring night, it's always the team that gets the ring always plays salt.
No, but they came out because I think everybody disrespect them, and just like the Raptors, like, oh, you guys won, that was a fluke. That was a fluke.
It's a big toe away.
Show you a fluke.
And this guy didn't play, and this guy was hurt.
So they continue to give the Brooklyn Nets some work. And I thought Nets are like gonna be number one in the East.
When I mean work, it could be game one, and we have a lot of hot takes on there, but they gave them work. I see Giannis come up and stepped into a three.
Kush.
Right? So it's the same jump shot, it's the same form, but it's the new confidence.
Yes. And the free throws? You're not counting the 10 and 12 and 14 anymore.
Right? It's
we
not
counted
in the
what, 5 or 6?
5 or 6 seconds, and he's in it.
I think that's way better, because what's the sense you standing there thinking about it for 10 when you just get there shooting them ball?
After the fifth dribble, if you're not shooting it,
one breath, shoot.
Then you're in your own mind.
Yes. And then you think elbow inside.
And then now the pressure starts to get to you. You start thinking about it, and then you start thinking, oh my gosh, if I miss, get the ball.
Look at the best shooters.
Shoot.
They don't take no time. Look at Steph Curry. Give it the ball. Boom.
Yeah. Some people like 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
They shoot quick.
You know, we used to have a routine, right? You do it 1 dribble, 2 dribble. After your 3rd dribble, you shoot it.
Mine was just 1, 2, 3.
There
one
you
breath,
go. Right? So mine was a rock, right? 1, 2, and it's still 3 dribbles, pause, and shoot. Giannis he pounds it before.
Giannis starts before he even gets the ball. Yeah. Before he gets the ball, he's sitting on the line like this.
Practicing how to shoot.
I don't know how they let the man do this. Then he goes, okay, give me the ball now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, give the ball.
It's crazy, right? But in saying that, he this is what winning the championship does for you, right?
Ben Simmons, just give Giannis a call and say, how did you do it?
Nah. Giannis was always shooting, though.
Giannis
wasn't afraid to shoot.
He was always shooting.
Sometimes you're like, Giannis, you need to stop shooting.
But that's the thing. You got to shoot, because you can't go practice in the gym and then not shoot real time.
How are you going to
know? It's two different situations.
Yeah. You're going to know, okay, I need to tweak my shot this way. Okay, my shot's
this way. These are the shots I'm going to get in the game. How do I get to here? I need to do 2 dribbles to the side and then practice those. Like,
practice your shot, man. Ben Simmons.
We're off the Ben Simmons. We're off the young and the shot list. It's soap operas.
But what Giannis showed me, though, Giannis came out and he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing.
He's
like, yeah, Harden, you're trying to make fun of me? I have a ring now.
Anyways, we'll talk about their game 2, but we'll go into the Lakers.
No, we're game 2. We're game 2. But Giannis was big.
Lakers and Golden State.
A lot of mercy.
Bron came to play.
AD came to play.
Street clothes came to play. Well, he wasn't in street clothes, so we'll call him AD when he's not in street clothes. Okay. AD came to play. Anthony Davis.
Right.
Who else came to play?
That was pretty much it.
Number 0 got.
They started out good, though.
What about number 0? What about number?
Number 0. He built some houses. He's what they call a master builder. We'll just leave it at that. He's a master builder.
Does it like it just seems like that's not. Remember before I was saying I don't think it's gonna work,
but I think it's.
But I understand
it's gonna take time. I think it's gonna take time because look at that game, right? LeBron came out and LeBron never really drove to the hole, and he had 34 points.
LeBron knows how to score,
but usually for LeBron that would have been like a 45 game, easy. But you could see that he was trying to find the cohesiveness, right? They started out good.
Yeah, they need some work.
You could see, right? I'm going to give them, I'm not going to lie, Westbrook, I'm not putting you off. You're trash. I'm sorry. You're trash. We need to do better, right? Even though if you're trying to find a feel, you could play better than that. right? You can make
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it works. Like Westbrook needs to play. He can't play off the ball because he can't shoot.
They want Westbrook to be Westbrook. I don't know how that's going to work, but
we'll see.
It's
think, only game one.
The only reason why I'm giving it like any thought is because of LeBron. If anyone could make it work, it's LeBron.
Yes, it's LeBron. LeBron coming in, he's going to score his 30.
The man is he's going to figure it out. He's going to figure it out. And then what?
Yeah, but I don't think it's LeBron needs to figure out. Who I think needs to figure out is
he's going to figure out how to play with them. Westbrook really needs to like.
And right now, as we talk, Phoenix is playing LA, and they're giving them some work. Didn't I say from the beginning of the game?
Yeah,
I had a feeling.
See, with LA has 11 new people, so I'm gonna give them a blind. Right?
They only have 3 people returning.
Yeah, I need Westbrook to play a little bit better and start incorporate himself better. I think he's trying to. This is now different, right? Because now there's a whole team. You're trying to get a feel. You're trying to see where guys are. You're trying to do that. So I'm gonna give him a blind. Give him a blind. It's a new situation.
I hope because I want LeBron to win his number 5, and I want him by next year to get the number 1 spot. Of scoring. Yeah,
because if it works, right? Really, truly, if it works, then it opens up a lot for the Bron.
Yeah, it does. But it looked like LeBron doing the same work he had to do when Westbrook wasn't there. When Caldwell Pope and Kuzma and all the men were there.
What other games there was,
So before we go there, just talk about the second game.
Yeah.
The Bucks' second game. Might as well.
Oh man, they got worked.
Where they got Doss out.
I know Drew Holiday wasn't there, but that was a real letdown. That wasn't it.
Got worked.
See, now that was a championship letdown. That was supposed to happen game 1.
But the thing is, it was because it was Miami. Yeah. And remember, Miami got swept in the playoffs.
Yes, they did by Milwaukee.
So
and Miami had a circle on
Miami
their calendar.
Was ready. Miami was like, "Yo, we're gonna."
Miami said those men boxed us up, and we were playing them the first opening night.
Yeah, they came ready. They came ready.
Butler went to work. Like Tyler Hero off the bench, 27. Like, come on. That's why they have him winning 6 men in a year.
And Larry. I like to see Larry out there.
He didn't play that well. He didn't play that well. I was kind of happy.
He played well. He just didn't shoot that well.
I'm not a hater, but Larry only played good.
No, because he's a true Raptor. The first game of the Raptors are always trash. See how the Raptors played the first game of trash?
Exactly.
He played his first game the next day. It's still trash.
I wonder if DeMar's game was trash.
No, they won. I think Chicago won the first game, didn't they? Yeah, they won. I didn't see that game.
Played? Yeah,
true. I didn't see that game. Well, they still won. They dust.
Listen, okay, I know we talked about Milwaukee's second game. Well, on opening night, what was the best game to you? Or
opening night?
No, opening night. The second night.
Oh, the New York one. We talked about it, right?
Yeah, that game was mad. That game was
wicked. New York, Boston. Boston was down by more than 10, like 2-3 minutes coming in. They come back. Oh my goodness,
that game was mad.
That game was sick.
Another game that's
3 point.
Another game that really impressed me was the Charlotte game.
Yeah,
because Charlotte was down 23.
Charlotte was down enough. I saw that. I was like, wow, these guys are getting boxed up.
I've seen a stat at one point. They showed the first quarter, and it was 82 to 60 something. The Pacers, and then the second stat they showed it was 84.
Yeah, there was a point in the third where they scored like 2 points, and the next team scored like 20 something. I watched it.
It was like 80. I was like, what is going on?
You know what happened? Yeah. LaMelo said, "Oh, I have this orange fluorescent green car and suit. I can't go to the press conference." And with the loss, asked me, "Why'd you lose?" And we're in that sexy show. He knew. He's like, "I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go there with the wind. I'm gonna have my fly suit beside the car. Have the pictures." He could have posed like that if he lost.
No way.
He could have posed. You know what? He's gonna pose by the next car. Put on the next gear and hold it for a win. That's why he went off.
He was fuego, man.
And I hear some people saying our take about LaMelo as All-Star is false. Watch his 2 games.
Yeah, man.
Watch LaMelo's 2 games.
Watch the second game. The second game, he was.
I know Jordan is happy.
Oh, that's Jordan's best.
I know Jordan is happy. Very happy.
Listen, round of applause.
Oh my God.
Jordan, I sat through you picking Michael Gilchrist.
Did he pick Kwame Brown too?
Yeah, he did pick Kwame Brown, right? But that wasn't Kwame Brown's fault. Kwame Brown was picked with a lot of veterans and no one back in those days. No one was nurturing him. But you also, Jordan, you picked Adam Morrison from Gonzaga over Enough Mans.
Kemba Walker not that bad.
No, Kemba Walker was good. We had a chance to pick Lillard and he picked some salt man. Right? He picked Frank Kuzminski. He pick a lot of guys from like blue blood school that's salt. So him picking Melo, but I don't think
ball.
It was your GM.
As Sean is saying, that's a real Melo.
Yeah,
that's blasphemy. Blasphemy,
right? But the real Melo already done say, yo, from your name is anything Melo, man's gonna call you Melo, right?
But man, LaMelo,
he is rude.
He's Showtime.
He is Showtime.
That's any Charlotte game.
Showtime.
I advise you watch
Right.
that man throwing alley from like under the basket on the
some
next
people,
side. That
some
man,
people was criticizing him, right? In
you
the
see
last
that
game.
assist he did?
Oh, he drove to the hole and threw over his head on the dime to the man. Yo, he's wicked.
Oh my goodness, he's exciting.
He didn't take a regular. He didn't take a regular route to the NBA, so he's different.
Him, Trae Young,
it's different.
Luka Doncic,
Yeah.
them man are
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant, I can't lie. I saw a whole heap of dunk that man was making, but it looked like nobody was even playing defense.
Yo, that man.
But you said that alley oop. Oh my!
So man, he lick his head on the backboard.
That's like
the man lick his head
he
on the
has
backboard.
like the Vince hops or something.
Did you see when he blocked the man?
Oh my gosh, yes.
That's just another thing. But yes, the young crop is nice.
There's some very exciting
Devin
players.
Booker, don't forget Booker. Book is nice too, right? So there is some nice flags. There's some nice guys.
LaMelo Ball, all them both
LaMelo
games,
Ball,
Pacers in Cleveland,
all
man,
star.
stepping up, all
So
star.
remember, LaMelo is a ball
LaMelo
star.
Ball
star.
You see, the youngest one is always the best because he always had to play against the older ones,
the oldest ones, right? And they take box up.
You think LiAngelo, that one with the pure tattoo, is going to be on the team? You think he's making the team?
He's gonna get a blind. He's gonna get.
He ain't making no team.
He's gonna.
I think he might get true on the next team, but he's gonna make his name in the G League and show. Yeah. But it might be a next.
I don't think it's gonna be, because right now what they said is Charlotte didn't sign him to their G League team, right? But he's eligible to be in the G League draft, so any team could pick him. So if he goes on any team and shows out, or he plays like he played in Summer League, and man, them need a shooter.
He did play well in Summer League.
If you need a shooter,
he played really well in Summer League.
If you need a shooter, I'm taking him because he proved that he could lick shot. And one thing you do in the NBA, if you can hit shots,
Puff's take, he ain't making the league. The league. He's making the G League, but not the league. The NBA.
Listen, you may get a 10-day. I've seen worse.
If you get a 10-day, you made it.
Worse.
I can't lie.
I've seen worse.
I can't even reach the G League. So 10-day, I consider you make it.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's getting a 10-day.
Yeah.
We'll see.
What?
It could maybe in a few years. So what other games were hot? Are you missing any of the games we're supposed to talk about?
You seen the Golden State LA Clippers game? I don't even know what LA Clippers did. I think Steph is
going for MVP this year.
I couldn't even tell you what the Clippers did. I know Paul George scored like maybe 29, but I could tell you damn sure
that game was exciting. The game started and Golden State was up enough.
Steph Curry,
because from the first quarter, you flat. That was first quarter. Then you sit down, and then by halftime, Clippers were up by 1.
Yeah, I know. I just saw that, yo. The man was fanning them down to the crowd, yo.
That man was on fire. 25 points in the first quarter.
But I gotta have a gripes with San Francisco. Like, I know you guys put in that rule, but the Warriors are playing and boxing up teams, and the arena was empty because everyone is outside getting their COVID passport check.
Oh,
they're
that's
going
what
to
I
checkpoint. That's what you see. After a while, it got full up.
I didn't even notice that.
I was watching it, and they brought it out. They started talking about it.
I guess it's a new thing.
Yeah. Then I'm like, I didn't really notice that until they brought it. I was like, oh shit, it is empty.
It's a new thing.
But
because even in Toronto, it's not packed.
Everyone has to check your thing before you go in. So a whole bunch of people.
I do this vaccine thing. Yeah. That's why even Toronto wasn't bad. But at least it's way more than Tampa normal. And people
and those places, right? So, yeah, man. That game was
Steph was fire. Steph he scored 45 points.
Listen, 45 points. There was one point he was perfect from the field, 9 for 9. Yeah.
So you're looking at this. Golden State now beat LA Lakers. I understand this will be the first game and they're not there. And they beat LA Clippers. I understand there's no Kawhi. Yeah. But those are top teams.
Listen, man.
The only next two teams is only Denver, Utah, and Suns.
Those men finished 8 and had to do the playing game. Those men are top 4 seed. They ain't playing in no playing game.
Man,
from what I see from the team,
and they don't even have a center.
No,
and they don't have Clay.
And they don't have Clay. And two, Wiggins now his role is different, right? They told him, yo, listen, we know you're talented, but we don't need you to score. We need your defensive skills.
But he was scoring last game.
He was scoring.
I was surprised.
And he's guarding the best players. So if he's
I know he did the top 5 Canadian players. Yes, I was blasphemous.
I know I had him as one.
I need to move.
I got a lot of cuss.
I need to move Wiggins up to number 2. I still think Jamal Murray's number 1. I got
a lot of cussing on my list still.
I think Wiggins is 2, and I'll put Shai down to 3. So I'm just basically switching Shai and Wiggins.
Yeah, we have the same list. I have Jamal
from the time I see Jamal Murray in the playoff dribble down and do that one move under LeBron like this. I was like, boy.
You done took me back. So just because of that, I was screaming on my couch.
Move, I was like, no
just
way. Because
of that, and I've never seen. I'm gonna adjust my list. I'm gonna put.
Wiggins I have never seen nothing like that.
I'm gonna put Wiggins at 2 because he came through like this, and then he went like this, and then he went like this, and then he went.
Yeah. Even trick LeBron in the air. You're going up for a layup, and LeBron's coming to block you, right? And you twist and go under the man's arm to go under.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
From the time I saw that, I've never seen
that was dope.
Nobody do something. And look, when you look at it again, look at where the man jumped from.
I know where he jumped from. I know just inside the free throw line. I don't know how
he did that move.
You know what? I was being a York region man because Wiggins is from York region. I was being a York region man. He's a Vaughn man, but I was being a York
I could try that move on my child's rim, and I can't do it. That thing is hard.
So for that, I'll give you Murray.
But I just hope Murray comes back anywhere close to what he is.
I just saw a clip today of the man. He's dunking, so we'll see.
I want that. I love that man.
I think he's gonna come back. I think he's gonna come back better because I heard like him and his dad. We're off. Him and his dad was training, and they train on ice, like dribble on ice, like some foolishness like that. It's crazy. Wintertime. It's Canada, bro.
Canada.
Shoot Canadian. The man will go shoulder.
I ain't dribbling on no damn ice.
I'm not playing on no ice. Put him in all situations, so you know what I mean. He could, play in all pressure and think, oh, it's working. I don't know.
Or maybe if the roof like cracks and then and drips on the ground and ice and then he can slide and do this.
The way these guys are playing,
strippiness.
You know what I mean? The way the Warriors are playing and the Wiggins and the role players now, they have a serious bench now. And they have a top pick that's a little bit injured.
Stephen A has a hot take. So, if Clay comes back, anything good, they're winning it.
I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to believe it, but they have a chance.
Well,
they have a chance to get the playoffs in the second round.
If Steph Curry is shooting like how he shot,
it's a problem
against the Clippers.
It's a problem.
They're winning every game they
play. But then look at that, right? He shot like that, and they only won by 2.
True. But then Clay comes back.
But Clay comes back. You never know because those men could go off at any time, right? So they are called the Splash Brothers for a reason. So
it's only one man because when you have Clay, you can't pressure Steph as much.
Man. It's true. Right, he's more free.
Yeah, you're more free because there's 2 men that are lethal. You can't leave none of them open. So you do a couple screens, one of them is going to be open.
And I think because now they have a more even that Jordan Poole guy, their bench is nice.
And Jordan Poole's nice.
He's running around. That's a Michigan guy.
That's
running around.
That's a third man. Yeah, and he could shoot well.
And he could shoot well too.
And then you're not talking about Wiggins. Is a decent shot.
Exactly.
That's 4 men that could be on the court same time that could shoot.
And that's what I was saying. So man, they have a shot. I don't know about finals and winning it, but they have a shot. They have a shot to make some noise.
If they continue playing like how they're playing, even without Clay, they are going to finals. You don't want to play. Clay comes back and plays even anywhere close to what Clay is. They're reaching finals.
This is what I say, right? This is what I say.
Guarantee.
Say they're going to be dangerous, and you don't want to play them.
Well, somebody has to play them. You don't somebody has to play them.
No, somebody has to play them, but you don't want to play them because you know you're going to take it. It's going to be rough for you to beat them.
So let's move on to let's find out who the player of the week is. I think that's kind of easy.
That's easy, man.
Who do you say?
Yeah, man, that's the chef. He was in the kitchen
chef,
cooking.
He's cooking it up.
He was in the kitchen cooking. Chef cooking.
Oh my
Chef
God.
Curry with the shot, boy.
It's so weird. Now I watch Golden State Steph Curry. I'm actually rooting for them now. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
before all the time,
that's why.
But even before KD was there, I used to hate on them.
You hate on them?
I don't know. Maybe because they're giving Steph so much love.
You know
as
why
MVP.
I never hate on them? Because if you look at their franchise, there used to be salt.
I know, but I used to hate on them. I used to hate on them because they always say, "Oh, Steph is better than LeBron." I was like, "Nah, LeBron's no. Steph is better." Come on, but they used to always do that.
Yeah, but that's not his fault.
But
it's media people. It's those media people.
I admit that I had some hate. Now I'm congratulating.
Listen, I was a big fan of his from college when the man took his little small school. Didn't get the big recruit. Took his small school, Davidson, to the Elite 8 Final Four.
I don't even follow all that things.
By him oneself.
If I was following then, I probably would.
Did you hear Durant tell a story that he went to a camp one time or watching the game and he's like, "Yo, who's that little yellow kid killing everybody?" Steph Curry. He told a story like that. He was like, "Yo, who's that yellow kid killing everybody?" It was Steph Curry.
Oh man,
that guy.
But Steph is balling, man. He's balling.
And if you look at his, each player's come in, they give you a draft profile. They were punking him. He got some hard punks.
But then he came and changed the game.
Everybody, he's the first man to ever sign 2 $200 million contract. So the man have a $500 million in 2 years. Come on.
Anyways, in the States, you got to be smart. Otherwise, they're taking half of that tax.
Exactly. Right. So that's the player. That's the player of the week.
So player of the week, Stephen Curry, scoring average of 33 points, 10 rebounds, and 5.5 assists.
Right? To go along with being the first player in this young NBA season to score 40-plus points.
Bomba. I think he could have scored 60 if you gave him some good.
Oh, yeah. 50 easy.
That man was on fire.
I was calling 50. I was calling.
Did you see that clip where... Mas fuego.
Yeah, I know,
you see that clip where George was saying, "Come on, give me one from the logo.
Give me one for the logo." I shot one from the logo. The man just laced one from the logo. I'm like,
that's for you.
Yeah,
push.
Like you can't. That's like an all-star game thing. Let's make it interesting. I got one. Let me see you get one. I'm like, come on, man. Come on.
So
George.
it's the 75th year of the NBA, and they had this whole thing about the top 75 players.
Yeah,
and
I
gotta congratulate all the players that made the 75.
If you made the list, I can't hate, man.
Yeah, you have to. You can't hate. You can't hate.
Saying?
But
it's not without controversy.
You're always gonna have some snubs. There's always gonna have to be a cutoff line, but we're gonna talk about who got cut off.
Yeah, there's a few noticeable, but there's just
I only think there's just one specific
that notable that should have been like. Others have cases, but there's one notable. You're like, you may not like him, and you may think he has a kid attitude. He plays around a lot. I think he's
jokey.
He's jokey,
and he wasn't playing well for the last. Well, I'm not saying he wasn't playing well, but playing a role, player's role, not like a dominant.
The first 50 player list, right? They came out with. We were like Ute Man back in the day, right? In the All-Star game, Chuck. You know what I mean? So I think they kept that list, and then they add 25 more, right? Whether you're, playing currently or you're retired or you're passed on. They picked the next 25.
So who's this guy we think got snubbed?
Yeah, I mean...
Superman?
I see Dwight Howard making up a fuss, and I'm like, why is he making
Superman?
up a fuss? And I'm
like... The previous Superman, the one to call Superman?
Yeah, not the Superman where they make fun of him because he called himself the Superman, but... when he really looked back at it, I'm like, why is Dwight making a grasp, guy? Because I was like, but
I can't lie. Before I looked at his stats, I was like, Dwight ain't making that.
No, I knew. I thought originally that he was going to be there. It wouldn't be any question. But when he's making up noise, I'm like, why is he really? Then I went to check. I was like, oh, he didn't make it. Oh, snap.
Read down the man's accolades because it's ridiculous.
Listen, the man is an 8-time All-Star.
8.
Right? He made 8 All-NBA teams.
8 times.
Right? All NBA teams he made, right? He's a 5-time all defense.
5 all.
So he led the league 5 times. So he's on the all defensive team 5 times. Okay, that's crazy.
Right? And the all NBA team
and the all NBA team 8 times.
There's not many people that do that.
Exactly. Right. He also led the league in blocks 2 times.
2 times.
All right. All right. He's also a 3-time defensive player of the year.
That's crazy.
Right. Giannis win it back to back. This man win it 3 times.
3 times.
Okay.
And Giannis is on it, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And Giannis is on the list. And Antetokounmpo is on the list, right? Overall, he scores. Right now, he's at around 19,000 points. Right. So it's almost in the 20,000 club.
Almost.
Right. He's almost in the 20,000 clubs. Right. He has 14,000 rebounds.
Crazy. Crazy.
2,000 blocks. Right. Won the Rookie of the Year. He was drafted in 2004. Won the Rookie of the Year that year. He also averaged career 16.2, 12.1 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 1.2 blocks.
And that's so crazy to think about that.
Career.
Because the last 4, maybe 5 years, he hasn't played that
much. And to still have that
still
average.
have 16 points. Come on now.
Right, it's a lot higher than that before he started.
Yeah, it was higher from the last 5 years, probably because he probably scores now 5, 6 games.
Right. No, I'm not saying take man off the list, but there is some.
Should have been there.
But there is some question marks. What do you call it? Asterisks besides some mans.
Oh, it's your honorable mention?
That's not even honorable mention, right? Because honorable mention didn't even make the list. They're honorable mention. These men are on the list.
Yeah, but the one other person I would say is Kyrie, but we know why Kyrie's not it.
We
know why Kyrie's not it. Kyrie likes to talk his mind. That's why.
I'm looking at I'm even saying Vince and McGrady, but
nah,
it is what it is. But the real gripe
I would say
is
McGrady would have made it if he played more years. I think the injuries got to him.
Yeah.
And I would say Vince Carter should have made it. It's just because of the culture.
Yeah.
The dunk off, and it was so exciting. He brought so much energy to the league. So many Canadian. He has such a huge impact on the game That's what I say, Vince.
My biggest question mark when I saw the list, I'm never gonna lie, Dame Lillard. Like Dame, I love you, but what's your? I need to see.
I think it's a loyalty.
It's a loyalty.
I think it's a loyalty. That's what you think? Owners and people love that loyalty because it's rare right now.
Yeah,
this time it's rare. Most people
KG did it.
Bundus, I got
right. KG did it for the longest time.
But KG got to a point where it's like, I have to do it.
Yeah, this guy's going too far.
Because even look at Minnesota now. Minnesota can't win.
They don't know how to put anything together. Those guys are fooled. They had the.
But you say it's interesting because it was KD. I mean, Kevin Durant that told
KD that told LeBron to dip.
Not Kevin Durant. Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett told
LeBron,
said, don't waste your time.
Yeah, don't waste your prime years, and that's the reason why he left.
Yeah. Don't wrong him at all. But that's one of the biggest gripes. Like, you know what I mean? Love him or hate him, do whatever you want. The numbers don't lie, bro. All right? It's not a popularity. It's not a popularity contest.
That's true.
Right? The man have the accolades, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a few men up there, like even AD, even
I think he'll be on the
100.
And he's probably going to be
he's a Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame first ballot.
Like AD, come on, man.
Yeah, I used to hate on him, and when people say,
and he has a chip.
How is he going to be on?
And he has a chip.
I mean, look at all of that. Like, wow, there's a lot of players in the league can't do that.
And remember, yo, he took Orlando to the finals by himself. Him and JJ Redick.
Reason why we didn't see
him, JJ Redick, Courtney Lee. That team was not supposed to go to the finals.
And they beat LeBron. But LeBron didn't have that. In Brian Cleveland days, did not have
that's why we didn't get the LeBron-Kobe finals, because Dwight, that was supposed to be the year.
Yeah.
But Dwight beat him, and they lost to the Lakers.
Yeah. But
right?
LeBron's teams weren't that great.
Nah, LeBron's team was trash.
Right?
But yeah, man, that man deserves to, man, definitely deserves to be on the squad.
So my beer is coming to the end. You know, I need to get a next one. It's like
trying to speed up. This man drink beer like water.
Cut open the can. I see a little bit down there, man. You know, like the lotion bottle.
Yo, this man drink beer like water for real. I was actually trying to beat the beer off before the Matty, though. I was trying to drink the beer off before the Matty.
But we're gonna talk about one more section. You know, man, not no fashion, man. We don't go to fashion week and all that type of thing. But you know, we like our style. But we got to talk about two people's style this week.
Yo, there is. I don't know what do you want to call it. You want to give him a major L for that, or you want to give him the fashion fro?
No, I want to give him that he needs to take all the clothes off, throw it in the trash can, and
I don't know what he's gonna do, but I'm giving him a fashion fro. No, bro, dash with that. Listen, Westbrook, and all the fashion I seen you in, that one you had opening night was not it, my friend.
That's why he played such a trash night.
Yo,
he was wasting his time putting on that tight shirt and trying to put on the
Yo, I don't know. Was it Kevin Hart that says, "Yo, top 10 worst outfits ever"?
He looked like he was trying to play a clown or playing
No, what he looked like? You ever seen that movie Grease? Like one of them, like 1970s, like show the mountains and the thing. And the thing that killed me was a kerchief he had tied around his neck.
That's what I'm saying. He tied a kerchief around his neck when he should be working on his jump shot.
The man tied a kerchief around his neck in bell bottom pants. That's like, yo, you ever seen that episode with Kevin Garnett to Dave Sager, God rest his soul? He's like,
yes.
Everything about that, take that, throw it in the trash.
That's what we need. That
burn
sample.
That
that's
shit.
Exactly.
Kevin Garnett,
take it all off.
Take it all off, throw it in the trash, and you
socks
burn
and the shoes.
You burn that.
Burn it.
You take this outfit home and you burn it. We don't want to see this.
Everything.
And the other person,
everything.
You look kind of funky, but LaMelo came with the lime fluorescent green.
I can't remember.
And the Ferrari.
He had to get the dub though.
Yeah, I think that's why he started balling, yo. He was like, "Nah, I ain't losing this." You know what I have in my dressing room
right now?
I ain't
came
losing
here
this.
in a lime green outfit.
Kush.
I'm hitting 7 threes right now. I'm doing all I can. So even if I lose, I could be like, yo, I dropped like 30.
I'm telling you, he lost.
So yo,
he had another outfit and another car
to go flex beside him and be like, yo, that's not it. But Melo, yo, I have to rate that. You know what I mean? That's a color, man.
I gotta lie. I don't know the color, but I like the swag.
I like the swag. And two, I heard, you know what I mean, in his interview, he said that was his own line, right?
Yeah. So
because he is getting into the
trying
fashion.
to make his money smart.
Lamella LaFrance.
I wonder if it's gonna call BBB.
Nah, yo, he's so he uses his middle name. So I think his middle name is LaFrance.
LaFrance?
So he has a line called LaFrance. LaFrance Ball. And then I think Lonzo is like Lonzo Apollo. Gift. Lonzo Apollo Ball. God's gift. Yo, Brandon.
Yo,
that man
has apostrophe in it.
Listen, that man will be rocking Drake's God Plan all day. God's plan. God's plan.
Bad.
It's the same thing. God's gifts, God's plans. Yo, that's what you soundtrack to his life. God's plans. God's plans.
We need that.
But yeah,
too.
man. That's a fashion throw no for Westbrook and Melo. Yeah, man, we'll kind of rock with that a little bit still. You know what I mean? Westbrook, I was going to give you the major L of the week, so you escape. But
major L.
Dash that in a garbage. Yo, Statman, we need that little pull-up of Kevin Garnett to Sags. Dash that whole outfit in the garbage can.
And burn it.
Burn it. The shoes and the socks. And burn it.
In the shoes, too. Just burn them, okay? They just burn it. Don't ask no questions.
Puff, what we saying?
We coming out. The pod is done. We're wrapping up episode 4. Puff and Vern. Watch Vern trying to choke. I might mash up the shirt. Again, trust the Messiah. You know, if you're a Raptors fan, you know what that means.
Don't watch that.
We have these shirts selling 25. Let us know.
Yo, Statman, edit that out.
No. Just rewind that. Pull it up again. Watch Vern was trying to choke. He couldn't choke. His mouth not big enough. I thought you had to learn them things in Maine, yo. You're supposed to bust the corner and go.
I done already learned those things, yo.
So again, if you enjoy, like and subscribe. Let us know our takes. Yo, give us some comments. Yo, get in the conversation. Again, we love it. It's all fun. Blunts, beats, ball. Ooh, I want the world to know.
Puff and Vern is. Do it. Fuck it.
Done.